What a day. 37-31 Patriots. Let's hear from Tom Brady after clinching a trip to the Super Bowl, like I said, for the 9th time in his career. Talk about it. Go.
It's a great feeling. I think we've overcome a lot this year. You know, down but not out. And we found a way to play our best the last 4 games. Buffalo, Jets, had the bye, played great against Chargers, played really well today. And we're going to need one more great game. So that was pretty great way to end it. I was probably as excited as I've been in a long time. And, you know, a lot of things, one play here, one play there, could have changed everything, but that's football. And just proud of our team.
Tom Brady, what can you say? He holds every major postseason passing record. There is Super Bowl 53, his 9th, as Kyle stated so emphatically, and his 3rd straight Super Bowl appearance in that game. That's insane. What else can you say about Brady in that game-winning drive in overtime and in the 4th quarter, really, Shriggs?
There's such a Greek theater element to this game, and we'll go back and watch this a million times in the history of NFL films. This game will be revisited because you have the young gun, Patrick Mahomes, 23 years old, and then you have the old guard, Tom Brady, 41 years old, and this torch that Brady just refused to let go of. Mahomes did everything in his possible. They scored 31 points on 32 plays in the second half and overtime. The Chiefs did.
Wow. Mahomes was phenomenal.
Mahomes was amazing, and yet Brady was better. Yeah. Brady was 7 of 10. And got some help from a couple penalties, whatever it was, when it needed it most. Brady was incredible. That torch was not going to be passed. The Patriots fell behind twice in the 4th quarter, and it felt like every single time Mahomes was within an inch of grabbing that torch, but Brady stiff-armed him in classic football fashion and said, "Not yet, young man." I am amazed by the perseverance, by the fortitude, and by the mental toughness of the Patriots, despite 2 4th-quarter deficits, to come out and be going to their 9th Super Bowl. I said on Friday's show, I might live to regret this. I'm taking the Chiefs. I'd live to regret this because the Patriots are that good and that strong upstairs. What a team, what a performance. And young sailor, your time will come, just not yet. It wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, Tom Brady looked at Pat Mahomes and said, "You're going to have to pry this from my cold, dead fingers," right? And that's exactly what happened in this game, that final drive in overtime. Just phenomenal. For me, it was the ball placement of Tom Brady hitting his wide receivers and playmakers when it counted. I mean, these balls to Julian Edelman, we can talk about the catches. I can praise Julian Edelman. I can tell you that he should be a Hall of Famer. Outside of the GOAT, Jerry Rice, he's the best postseason wide receiver of all times. That's fine. But where he was catching these balls and where these balls were placed, because it was great coverage by the Kansas City Chiefs. When you look at these guys, they were in perfect placement. This window right here to Gronk, amazing. The ball down the sideline, leading to overtime, and then leading to Rex Burkhead to finish it in the end zone. For me, it's not just about Tom Brady and the play calling or his IQ. If you have any questions that this old man at 41 still has in his arm can compete with the young guns, yeah, he still has a cannon of an arm, and Tom Brady went out there and proved it. So for me, it was a combination of everything that we praise the Patriots for. Great play calling, the formations and movement behind the line of scrimmage, the variety of plays called, but then Tom Brady, his IQ along with his arm, torching that defense to take his team to the end zone and win the game.
The final drive was so Patriots it hurts. I mean, it really hurts. You know, these major Fortune 500 companies will have their corporate conference every year and say what they're all about as a brand, and they'll show these videos, and they'll play Time of Your Life by Green Day. And again, that last drive was the corporate conference for the Patriots. And isn't it just so perfect that on a day where we saw Tyreek Hill taken out of the game, Michael Thomas minimized, Todd Gurley's on a bike on the sideline, Rex Burkhead is scoring the game-winning touchdown, his 2nd touchdown. It's the final drive. 3rd and 9, Edelman for 20. 3rd and 10, Edelman for 15. 3rd and 10, Gronk. It was everything the Patriots do. And there's a video that Brady did afterwards with Gronk. It's the 2 of them walking in the tunnel after the game with these goofy smiles on their face and said, "We ain't going nowhere." It was just them showing the world, this is us. This is our company. We're worth billions. Too bad you can't beat us. It was so Patriots it hurts.
Going back to the 4th quarter drive, the Chiefs take the lead, the first thing I think is what every American person with a pulse is thinking: he left him too much time. And it's just what you think. And then after the game, Brian Hoyer says he had that look in his eye. Devin McCourty says, the second I saw it was heads, I went to the bench and I said, I've seen this story before. Julian Edelman saying it's in his DNA. It's a clutch gene. This is now his 9th fourth-quarter comeback in the playoffs, blowing everybody else out of the water, beating all the records. He could potentially have 6 rings here. At what point are we just going to enjoy what this is? Because I feel like 20 years from now, you're going to be telling Minitron
100%.
about Tom Brady and this happening back then. I'm just enjoying the ride. I'm buckling up.
I'm here for the Patriots Super Bowls. I love them. People want to roll their eyes. I think they mean more. I absolutely do.
Explain that.
The Eagles won the Super Bowl last year. It was so incredibly special. So much of what we talk about with the Nick Foles and all that was because they beat Brady.
Right.
If the Patriots hadn't won the title game last year, the Eagles would have gone through the Jaguars. It's you're winning a Super Bowl in this era, and then there's winning a Super Bowl against the Patriots. I think it means more. Maybe the Rams can do it.
And let this sink in for a second. Tom Brady going to his 9th Super Bowl, that's more than 31 other teams in the NFL. How about that for greatness?
My man.
We'd love your tweets this morning at #GMP, showing you all the highlights, the little things you might have missed. Apparently, Tom Brady went and found Patrick Mahomes after the game. We've got all of that coming up here on the show, and we will dig into this next. It's the pass interference call. We're going to dig in and talk about it. Don't worry. We'll talk about it.